Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 2. Today, like I said in the last video, we're going to go into a new area. We're going to go to the Awakening Wood. So let's go ahead and land in this area and get started. So, this area is actually, if you compare it to the Forest of Hope from the first game, I'd say that's a pretty good comparison. It's not overly difficult. There aren't very many dangerous enemies here. It's just in general a pretty simple area. Okay, the ship is telling us that the purple Pikmin are inside the actual spaceship. So let's go ahead and take them out because they're going to be doing a lot of our battling today. I'll go ahead and say that right now. And I'm also going to get out all of my red Pikmin as well, all 60 of them. I did have 70, but remember I lost a lot of those because I converted them to purple Pikmin. And over here, much like in the first game, if you get rid of grass, you can find Nectar. And Nectar is very important because, well, I don't know, the ship is trying to give us another tutorial, which I think is stupid, but anyway, the Nectar allows leaf Pikmin to turn into flower Pikmin, and flower Pikmin are faster, they're more productive, and I think they actually do better in battle as well, so it's very important to try to get as many flower Pikmin as possible, especially with your purples. It's very important to have purple flower Pikmin because those guys really need the speed boost amongst all of the other attributes as well, so definitely try to go for the flower Pikmin whenever you can. Another way you can get flower Pikmin is by just simply leaving a Pikmin planted for a while, like underground when they are first created. That will also yield some flower Pikmin sometimes. But for the most part, finding nectar spots is probably the best way. Okay, those are my only leaf Pikmin left, and okay, that should do it. So, now that we've done that, I'm actually... Oh, shoot, I forgot about you guys. Oh, well, it's not a big deal. I'm going to take one of my captains with the red Pikmin, and take them up this way. I can also kill these guys. Those guys are sheer grubs, by the way. They're the male variation of sheer grubs, though, which... Oh, wait, no, those are the female. My bad. But the female ones don't actually attack you, so you can just get rid of them, no problem. Okay, well, thankfully I had some nectar over here, too. You get nectar from honey wisps, too, which are those things. And there is actually a third way to get nectar as well, but I'll talk about that later. But now we're going to use our flower Pikmin, and we're actually going to do some battle. Even though we only have 10 purple Pikmin, 10 purple Pikmin is enough to kill these guys very easily, even the big spotty bulborbs. Seriously, if there's anything that demonstrates how broken purple Pikmin can be, it's through enemies like these. They can take down these enemies with no problem. And then they can also carry back stuff with only pretty much just one Pikmin, so I'm going to do this and just basically farm everything we have over here. Also, keep in mind that because you can't produce purple Pikmin normally, they'll be taking the pellets to the red Pikmin onion. So that's what they're going to be doing right now. How am I doing over here? Okay, we're almost done, actually. Wow, they actually did that pretty quickly. There's actually a few things I wanted to do over here because I can get a little more Pikmin producing done, but... Oh, I guess I can. I know something I can do. I probably won't, though. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Should be done any minute now, but over here there are some more bugs, which we'll go ahead and kill. And, yeah, go ahead and grab them. Thank you. Okay, I have a feeling the gate should be done at this point. And right here, we've actually produced up to 95 Pikmin, and if you remember from the first game, you can only have 100 Pikmin in the field at a time. So that means that since we only have 95 outs, There's actually 5 roaming Pikmin on the map somewhere. And we'll go over that later because there's nothing I can do with that right now, but we will be coming back later and we'll be doing something with that. Let's just say that one of the previous 3 Pikmin types can actually be gotten here. We just can't get them yet because we do not have all of the right tools, so to speak. Okay, so right now I'm going to quickly pluck all these Pikmin. This might take a while, though. I'm really trying to make sure I get everything done that I wanted to accomplish in this one video before I go into the next cave area. Because we do have a cave area coming up. And that would be my phone. Sorry about that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move a little forward. Here's a new enemy right here. This is a Cloaking Barone. What I like to do with these guys is I'd like to just, like, crowd them as much as possible, surround them, cover them up, because that's a very quick way of dealing with them, and they generally can't devour your Pikmin fast enough, so that is something good you can do in order to get rid of them. Anyway, I'm going to take some of these Pikmin to deal with these berries that are over here. These berries are very nice. I'll go ahead and say that now. And I guess I'll also send my other reds to work on this other flower. Because I really only need purples right now. And these berries are important because you can harvest them and they will actually become very helpful sprays that you can use to give yourself an edge during a tough battle. But I'll be talking about those later when we actually, you know, get some sprays of our own. Okay, I want purple Pikmin, I don't want a red Pikmin. And over here we have another new enemy, and I hate these enemies, by the way. If you didn't notice, this flower right here actually has a blinking eye. That is not a flower, that is actually an enemy. And this is a creeping Chrisandgem. And these guys can be pretty annoying. They're pretty quick, and they can just be kind of annoying to deal with. But yeah, just look out for them, and when they do that, that is your chance to strike. Okay, well, we have to do this little tutorial right here. We've collected enough berries. I believe you have to get 10 berries. And once you do, you can get this spray working out. This is the Ultra Spicy Spray. And what the Ultra Spicy Spray does is if you use it by pressing down on the control pad, any Pikmin you'll have in your party will actually become, I don't know the exact numbers, but they become more productive, more powerful, and basically it's a better version of a Pikmin flower, so that's one thing you could do to define that. So yeah, those are very helpful to have. You can essentially like stay by the flowers and farm sprays for as much and as long as you want, but I'm not going to do that because that might be a little too wasteful of my time, and I don't want to do that, basically. But anyway, we're actually going to stop right here, and we're actually going to go into the next cave. Okay, there's a Pikmin right there, which, okay, all the Pikmin are accounted for, because we have 10 waiting by the next cave. I do have some leaf Pikmin, unfortunately, but there is a way I can power them up later, so that won't be too much of a problem for right now. But anyway, here we go. We have all 95 Pikmin, and we're going to go inside this cave. This cave is definitely a lot more difficult than the Emergence Cave, but it's still, you know, somewhat of a challenge, so you can't take it too lightly, but it's definitely not as hard as some of the caves you'll find later on in the game. And the ship also mentions something that I'll be showing off in just a second. Whenever you get ready to enter a cave, you'll have a little, basically a brief summary of what to expect in the cave. As you can see, this cave has a fire symbol, which means that there are fire traps. And red Pikmin are actually resistant to fire traps. So, essentially the cave's telling you that you're going to want to take red Pikmin with you. There are 4 obstacles, fire, electricity, water, and poison. And 4 of the 5 Pikmin types, excluding the purple Pikmin, because they have no immunities to any of that. But of the other 4 types, each one is resistant to something. So that's basically a guide of something you can use to basically determine what you'll need to take with you whenever you go down these caves. So that's very helpful. So before I move forward, this is the cave, and you can actually press the start button to see kind of a mini map of the cave. It's nice to basically uncover the whole map before you advance with your Pikmin, just so you know what to expect. I believe in this cave we just have sheer grubs. And the purple ones are the male ones, which means they are the ones that attack. So I'm going to go ahead and just kill these guys with Olimar, because it's going to make the cave a little easier, because even if the Pikmin get into a fight, they won't die. So that is my basic strategy when dealing with these guys. Use Olimar to get rid of the ones that can hurt you, and the other ones won't be able to do anything to you. It's a pretty good basic strategy, I must say. And I think I just have to kill this guy and then I'll be done. Okay, yeah, I think that's all of them. Okay, so let's go back over here. And I'm just going to get my red Pikmin because I want my Pikmin to be fast while I'm doing this. And we're going to go over here and get the only treasure on this floor. It is a Super Nintendo directional pad. How about that? Now, while they take that over there, we're going to go over here and wait by the entrance to the next level. And we found the Stone of Glory. Very creatively named. Only a video game company would name it that. But anyway, we're done with this, so we're going to go ahead and go to the next level. Okay, before we continue, hold on just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I noticed that the volume for my headphones, the music was only coming through one ear, so I apologize if the music's been very quiet and only through one speaker/headphone for the first 10 or so minutes of this video. Anyway, here we are at sub-level 2. I believe there aren't any enemies here. Well, there are, technically. We have these violet candy pop buds over here. But one thing you are going to want to do on this floor is you have these eggs over here, or not there, but over here, and I'm sure there are a few more as well, but those eggs are actually another place where you can find nectar, and you can also find sprays sometimes too. So you can get nectar and sprays from eggs. So whenever you find an egg, don't just leave it hanging. Actually, you know, try to actually see if you can find any nectar or any sprays from the eggs before you move on. Don't just ignore them. But anyway, I did throw some of my red Pikmin, my red flowered Pikmin. I should have thrown in my red leaf Pikmin, but I'm hoping that maybe I can get enough nectar from these eggs in this level, so that might not be a problem. Let's go ahead and get some purple Pikmin. And these purple Pikmin are important because you need to use them to squish a paper bag that's in the above ground area. And if you don't have enough, you pretty much have to do this cave before you can advance. So that's why I am doing this cave now. Shoot, get away from there. Let's see if I can get some of my red leaf Pikmin. I think that's... oh no, there's one over there. I'll grab you two. Okay, I think that's all of my leaf Pikmin. There are a few flowered Pikmin here too, but let's just see how many we can get. I did actually get a lot from that, but I do need a lot more too, so let's see if we can find any other Nectar Eggs while we're down here. We should be able to. Sometimes you can get surprised and some will just fall from the sky. Or you can find some other enemies, which I don't know if we'll find any of those, like, in this cave, but there are some enemies that appear in swarms, and if you kill them, they'll actually drop nectar, and... Okay, yeah, I think that's all we can find in here. Let me just check this little nook. And, okay, yeah, we're done, so let's go ahead and go to the geyser, which is all the way over here. And we'll move on to the next floor. Okay, here's the third sublevel. In this sublevel, we actually have fire spouts, and this is where you're going to want to divide up your Pikmin and only take one specific group along with you. So, let's get all our Pikmin together, let's disband, and let's only take the red Pikmin with us, because they're the only ones that can actually get rid of these fire spouts. So, you can actually attack them by just, sending your Pikmin at them. And that's basically what you do. It's really not that difficult. And yeah, basically whenever you have obstacles like this, you're just going to want to, take the Pikmin that you need, kind of clear out everything. If there's an enemy you can't quite get with these Pikmin and you might need your purples, then you'll, advance to that point, go back, get your purples, and then get rid of them. It's a lot of creative Pikmin switching to get through these caves. And I've seen so many speedruns of this game, and people just, really, really know what they're doing whenever they play this game. I'll go ahead and say that right now. Anyway, we're going to get this floppy disk. I haven't seen a floppy disk in a very, very long time. I remember when I used to use those, all the time, just so, I had, my own little floppy disk that had, all of my files, all of my, all the walkthroughs I tried to make when I was younger, all of the, stories I tried to write. I had a floppy disk that I took everywhere, but, then I kind of just stopped that, and I kind of just, kept just keeping things on my computer, and if I wanted a storage device, I went with either a CD or a flash drive. But yeah, that is a Cosmic Archive. And the second item should be getting there shortly. And this is the Strife Monoloth, which is actually a Mahjong piece. Which I have to admit, I really love the game Mahjong. Mahjong's really, really fun. As weird as that might sound to some people. I don't know, I kind of love games like that. Games that kind of require a lot of concentration and a lot of, strategic planning.